Good morning, traders, and this is your Dow Jones day trade setup for today. So it looks like we've managed to close out above the range that we've had for the last couple of days. There was a bit of news around the trade war, but it was pretty much short-lived. You'll see that on the lower time frames now. That was our range. You'll see there was a previous high, there's a previous high, and we've now broken up. So this could be seen as a double bottom here with the close above it. Now there's our close. We did reject it twice first before actually moving to the upside. So I think for me at the moment we have cleared this area, not cleanly. So I would expect that we're going to probably grind a little bit around this area, possibly a little bit more to the upside. I think we have to wait for some kind of a retest here just to see what's going to happen. But if you're looking at the 3 hour, it does look like we are through. If you look at the hour as well, this is where the trade war news came in, and then we had 1 hour bar that cleared it, and then we came back. You can argue we tested it, but I think we came back to test this breakout here. Okay, so it's that breakout plus that breakout there. Okay, so long it is for me. I think we have cleared this area. Stops are fairly wide at the moment, so if you're jumping in around here, you've got 130 or possibly even 220 point stop loss. So position size is fairly small, and you're looking to buy the pullbacks. One thing that I am worried about at the moment is if you look at these hour bars here, it's inside bar, inside bar, inside bar, and it's up, down, up, down, up, down. So that's a bit of confusion happening here. If we look at the bigger picture of the 12 minute, you can see we had a pretty good acceleration up, and then we're all over the place. Okay, and at this stage we are all over the place. We are slightly below the close, but there are little gaps here. There's a gap there, there's a gap here, there's a gap there. So there are gaps probably on the 5 minute chart as well. Yeah, there's 5 minute gaps here. So normally those gaps do close. Okay, so don't be too surprised to see it pull all the way back down to this bottom area here, which is around 28,995. So I would assume 29,000. So the critical aspect here as well, from a pure price perspective, is that we have cleared 2,900 and we have closed above it on the daily. Okay. Yeah, so we've closed above 2,900 on the daily, and we are currently above 2,900. So my bias is to the upside. I still believe that we have a measured move here, and that measured move, let's just go to the 6 hour here, is pretty much 900 points. It's this move here. We've come back, we're ranging, or flat top triangle, whatever you want to call it. We've broken through the top. So I'm looking for longs, sort of medium to long term at the moment, that are going to give me a upside target of 29,724 to start with, but I do suspect 30,000 is what the ultimate aiming for at the moment. What we can do quickly is just have a look at the Ichimoku. So starting off with the 12 minutes, you can see we had a pretty hard breakthrough, and then it just kind of went sideways. What we do have here though is, here's a shoulder, here's a head, and we have another shoulder forming here. So a break above the high of yesterday, and you can see we've had 1, 2, 3, 4 touches on that. So a break above that will definitely bring in the first measured move of that. So our first short-term target at the moment is 29,230. Half hour, you can see we broke through, pulled back to Kijinsen. Kijinsen still flat. Oscillators grouping to the downside, which is a good sign for the bulls. And everything is bullish, although it is sideways. Hour, everything is bullish as well, but again, everything is sideways. And the 4 hour is pretty much the same. Bullish, but fairly flat. And if I just delete the noise and you look at the 4 hour, you can see inside bar hanging man. So we do have, we need to break below the hanging man for the hanging man to take place. But anyway, at this stage, a little bit of bob wire here as well. Lots of indecision happening. So the question is whether we're going to continue sideways or break to the upside. I'm looking for longs on the break or on the pullback. And if you look at the daily, everything is still bullish. There's nothing really to worry about at the moment. It's just a messy and slow and grinding move at the moment. Okay, so as we stand now, I'm not going to worry too much about this here. We may still pull back and sort of close some of these gaps here, and that'll give the opportunity to get into this. So I'm not worried about these fractals at the moment. Time frame that I'm really looking for is the hour. Okay, so lots of indecision at this level here. What I'm looking for is a bit of a pullback, which is going to give me an opportunity to get in. Or alternatively, late this afternoon, there'd probably be a breakout above this previous high here, and that would give you the opportunity to get in as well, and then with a stop below this fractal that's forming at the moment. Okay, so for me, long it is, may still be a pretty deep pullback back to the bottom here, but that's fine. That's an opportunity to get long. But I do believe this range it's forming now, which you can see a little bit clearer on 12 minutes here. That is the structure we're looking to break. But it is still very early, so I want to see us still in the structure at the European Open. If we're not, then we need to look for a different structure. But if we're still in the structure at the European Open, then a break of this is what you're looking for with a stop here. If it does come below here, I expect these gaps to close, or at least some of them to close. And that would give us an opportunity to get back in long. Okay, so anyway, that's it for me today. Looking for longs, just looking for some structure, and then we'll be long. Hope it helps, and I'll catch you later. Cheers for now.